How to Make Bread the Noah Way by Noah P. Boyer. You have to dissolve the yeast inside some basic water. You have to mix the mixture of yeast that you just created with a liquid, some shortening, sugar, and some of the flour in a large bowl. It is time to get your grubby hands in the dough to start kneading it. Make sure your dough is in a ball shape. Don't forget to coat the surface you are using with flour, so then the yeast can start eating it. After countless minutes of molding the dough on a floured surface, you put the dough in a bowl filled with grease. It is important that most of the grease is on the top of the dough, so then the dough doesn't get all crusty. Now, just sit the dough by a nice open windowsill and relax while the dough rises from all the carbon dioxide. Now that your dough has risen, it is time to punch that bad boy down. This will make the dough release some gases and bring in some oxygen so that the yeast can breathe. Now it is time to shape your punch dough on some flour, of course. This is the most important step, for it may change your bread entirely. Now that you have shaped your dough, it is time for the second rising. This is a required step. Now, ladies and gentlemen, after the second rising, it is time to bake your bread dough in the oven. Now that you have successfully created your loaf of bread, you have to check it for doneness. Now, if the bread feels right, take it out of the pan! Now for the difficult step, letting the bread cool. Finally, it is time to store your bread. Now you too can make bread. Have fun with it. Here's a picture of me to remind you who created this presentation.